If you're trading with Finotive funding, you need to watch this before you take your next trade. On the 5th of November, I received an email regarding some changes that have happened. What Finotive have just done is that they've removed the mandatory stop loss, the 60-second stop loss restriction, and the cash risk requirements. In my previous video, when I was going through Finotive funding's rules, there was a cash risk rule, which I told you to be very careful of. I believe it was 2% per instrument and a maximum risk at all times of 4%. And then there was a mandatory stop loss that you have to have at all times. And I ended up getting a soft breach because I ended up taking a 0.01 lot size trade. And obviously when you do that, you don't really consider the stop loss. You don't put one, just so I don't get affected by the inactivity rule. And what's nice is that Finotive funding sent the affiliate partners an email where they asked for our feedback regarding the mandatory stop loss and the cash risk rule. And if we filled it in, they were giving us an incentive that if we filled this in to help them, they would give us a free 25k account to give away to our audience. Of course, I filled it in and I explained what I didn't like about it, along with all the other partners, obviously. And they ended up making some changes, which is really nice. And that 25k account, now I'm able to give to the winner of my 90 days challenge, which is coming out next week. You'll be able to watch that challenge and see how it goes. But the prize for that came from the feedback. So it's nice that making a change in Finotive is also helping you guys to have an account. So what they ended up doing is they took off the mandatory stop loss and they reduced the cash risk requirements. And they had something called a max position drawdown. And when I spoke to support about this max position drawdown, I believe it was like you could only risk 1% of your account, something like that, 1% or 1.5% of your account, which wasn't very ideal if you don't take a lot of trades. You know, you might need like 2% risk. So it wasn't really good, and other people also gave feedback about these changes. So it was nice that they removed the stop loss, but now with this MPD, max position drawdown rule, it was really impacting things, and also this notional volume that they were talking about. So people were saying that it was too tight, especially for smaller accounts. The notional volume limits felt restrictive. The margins could have been improved, and their strike system. So I think the strike system is when they give you a strike. So I got a strike for the mandatory stop loss. So people wanted adjustments. So what has Finotive done? Well, they already changed it once and they listened to feedback again, and now they changed it again. What have they changed? There's now an increased profit split across all account types. They've removed the MPD and MTPD. So now you can trade freely up to your daily and max loss limits. That's really nice now, because now you can risk 2%, 3%. I wouldn't recommend anything above like 2.5% per trade. Higher notional volume limits. Strike system resets once you reach funded status. So once you become a funded trader for them, they no longer are like, hey, we gave you a strike for not putting that stop loss that one time. So now you do something else and now you're breached. Now, as soon as you are a funded trader, you have a clean slate. So that's nice. Lower margin requirements on gold and indices. That's very nice. And there is a notional volume calculator inside the dashboard so that you can figure things out. And simplified section 7 of our terms for complete clarity, but you can have a look at that. And it says, out of all the new accounts sold last week, 220 traders breached due to the new strike system. They failed within the rules, but we're going beyond what's expected. So everybody has been contacted and they've been offered a new account of equal value completely free. So that's really nice too. From today, your trading journey is defined by just 3 simple limits: notional volume, daily drawdown, and max drawdown. No hidden traps, no unnecessary restrictions, and just real trading freedom. View the full update and start promoting. So this was obviously an email, must have been an email to the affiliate partners. I am an affiliate for Finotive funding, and this is regards to challenge and pro accounts only. Now, one thing I did notice with these new rules is that now, if we go to trading rules and risk, you can see that now the 2-step challenge daily loss limit is 4.5%. It might have been 5% before. I can't remember, but I think it was 5%. So that may have changed. And the maximum drawdown is now at 9%, and I believe it was at 10% before. So that has changed. So you need to be careful about that it's no longer 10%, it's 9%. So that's just something for you to look out for. But overall, it's looking pretty good. And if I do recall, I think the daily drawdown is now based on balance rather than equity. I did speak to the affiliate manager and they did explain to me that it was based on balance. So let me just check. Our drawdown rules are balance based, not trading. This means your daily drawdown is calculated as a percentage of your previous day's closing balance and is reset each day. Okay, so it is balance based drawdown. Because of this, they're an ideal prop firm for swing trading too. So that's really nice as well. And that concludes my update. Let me know what you guys think about these rule changes, and I'll see you in the next video.